Hi, everybody. Hope you are doing great. I am stopping by today with a quick video on some of the things that really helped me survive week one of VSG. So I am on day 6. Tomorrow is day 7 after my surgery, and I get to start pureed foods tomorrow, and I'm so excited about that. Um, I'm feeling great. I went to Target today. I put real clothes on, and I just walked around Target and moseyed. And I brought my protein water with me. I usually mosey with the Starbucks, but can't do that. So I brought my protein water and I walked through Target, and it was great. It was the first time that I had really been out of the house since surgery, except for a quick run with my husband to the vitamin shop a couple of nights ago to get some more Isopure. So it was nice, and I got some food for the start of my puree diet tomorrow. So I'm really excited. I am now 6.5 pounds down from my surgery day. Like I said, my surgery was 6 days ago. So I'm 6.5 pounds down. So it's about a pound a day. And from 5 weeks ago when I started, almost 5 weeks ago when I started my first pre-op diet, I had 3 weeks of a lean and green pre-op diet, and then did I have 2 weeks or a week? 2 weeks. Sorry, it's so far away. 2 weeks of my actual pre-op diet. So from that 5 weeks, I've lost 22 pounds. And like I said, I'm feeling great. I feel like everything's healing really nicely, and I'm feeling awesome. So, like I said, I have this written down on my phone in the Notes app, so I wanted to just share some things that I used in the first week of my pre-op diet, the first week of my my first post-op week. I'll get it out there. There we go. The week after my surgery, that I feel like really helped me kind of keep track of everything, as well as keep me comfortable and keep me entertained and things like that. So, because you're doing a lot of, you're just sipping on fluids all day and laying on your couch and walking laps around your house to get rid of your gas pain. So it's all very glamorous and exciting. So one of the big things that helped me a ton is a measuring cup, any kind of measuring cup. This one has the ounces along the top, but it's really good to, when you're keeping track of how much you drank, instead of just pouring yourself a glass of water or protein water or whatever you're drinking, to actually measure it out so that you can list it out and then make sure that you're really hitting those goals. You may feel like you're drinking a lot, but if you're not measuring it out, then you're not really positive if you're hitting those goals or not. So a measuring cup, we have 3 or 4 of them, and they helped a lot. Another thing is this little guy. This is the little measuring cup that you get in liquid medicine, liquid Tylenol. They actually gave me a couple of these as I was leaving after my surgery. And these are great because these are an ounce total. And so part of my pre-op, sorry, I got uncomfortable there for a second. Part of my post-op first week home was that I am drinking 2 ounces of Gatorade, full Gatorade diluted with 2 ounces of water every 3 hours. And I don't know if all doctors do this, or all surgery centers do this, but mine did, because they said it helps to keep your blood sugar levels up, and so you don't feel lightheaded or dizzy. from being on the liquid only diet. And so that these little measuring cup guys are great because it's only an ounce, and it's kind of hard to measure just an ounce on a bigger measuring cup. So these were great because I just filled this up with water and Gatorade and just mixed it together, and it was super easy. The other thing that I highly recommend, especially for like keeping yourself organized and just keeping track of everything, is either a planner or a notebook. I'm a planner girl anyway, so I have a couple of planners, but I actually was using, I'll hold this up for you guys to see. So this is actually a day designer for Target. It looks like, the front of it looks like this, day designer for Target. And these are great because it's broken down by the hour. And so it really helped me a lot to be able to, like, each time I drank something, I could write it down and write down the time as well. So, like, if I had 2 ounces of Gatorade and 2 ounces of water at 9 a.m., I just popped it into my planner, and that way I wrote it down, I remembered it, so at the end of the day, I wasn't going back and thinking, like, oh, crap, like, what did I drink, or how many of those did I have, or whatever, like, when did I take my medicine, things like that. So the first couple of days when I was on pain medicine still, this was great because I was able to just write down. Like, once I took it, I just kept it on the island in my kitchen. You can keep it right next to you on the couch, and I just jotted it down, and it made it super easy. So it was really helpful. And then the other thing that, and again, you know, you can use like a notebook. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You could use a Post-it note each day. But since you're only getting a little bit at a time, I found this really helpful to be able to just like jot it down on the, like, during the time that I did it. Excuse me. So the last thing, and like I said, these are just things that helped me. So everybody's different. Maybe these won't help you, but I stocked up on 4 or 5 nightgowns before my surgery, and those nightgowns were a godsend. Like, I just got kind of like the t-shirt material. Like, I got a couple of them at Target and a couple of them at Kohl's. And these were great because I didn't feel like I had like waistbands digging into me or anything. Like, my incisions were new and they were sore. And so I didn't feel like I had anything like digging into my sides, which was really nice. And then when I had visitors come over, I still, like, they had sleeves on them and they were like knee length. And you can get long ones too if you want. But I didn't have to like change for people to come over and visit because they were nice nightgowns. And so I was super comfortable in them. I didn't have to like bend over to like pull them up and down, so that was really nice. They were super comfy, so I highly recommend go to Target or go to Kohl's or, you know, wherever you shop. Nordstrom has nightgowns. I'm sure like Walmart has nightgowns. They're really comfortable and they just save you a lot of the trouble of like having multiple pieces on and then having to worry about like if somebody comes and sees you or whatever. I actually wore one of my nightgowns that I got at Target home from the hospital when I left. And it was great because I just had to like slip it over my head and I didn't have to worry about like putting pants on and putting a shirt on. Like, I was already uncomfortable and my husband had to help me get dressed anyway. So that was really, it was super easy and super comfortable, and it made the car ride home comfortable. Another tip that people gave me is to bring a pillow with you to put the seatbelt over, and that helped a lot because the seatbelt hit me like right on one of my incisions on my left side, like the far left one on the top, and so that helped a lot. But so those are just a couple of things that I really have found super helpful in my first week. Like I said, tomorrow is day 7, so me ending my first week after surgery. So I will also post my tips in the comments too, so you can see them. But I hope that this helped, and if you are on your journey of VSG, or you're thinking about it, or you've already done it, or maybe you're in your first week, feel free to leave a comment. You can find me on social media at FleckGetsFit. And that is it for today. I'll see you guys later.